Here we have my mess of my water-cooled PC build. I will insert videos of what I did wrong with this PC build.
All that work and what did it get me? Why did I do it?
One small little mistake. But today we are going to go ahead and finish building it. I also got some new fans. These are really cool fans, honestly. The Lee fans, and they have an LCD screen in the middle. We're gonna go ahead and put them right here because I didn't have anything. I felt like it looked very ugly because you could just see all the cable management. These are the fans. The middle of them is an LCD screen where you can put GIFs or GIFs, however you say it. And then the side, it's like a little mirror. Hi, look at that. It's so cool. Lee has some of the best fans because of the way that they connect, and the cable management is just so easy. I want you to know that I used to be so scared to build a PC or to do anything that was tech related, but I've learned to fall in love with it because I let go of being scared. I kind of just told myself like, okay, yes, I might mess up parts, it might get expensive. I did make a huge mistake when building this water-cooled PC, but I think it's just funny to look back on, and it's really relatable. Like, people are not perfect. You can't expect to build a PC or even water-cool a PC without having some mistakes. So I don't know, I think it's the whole journey of learning and just finding ways to make it fun rather than being stressed out about it, because I did find myself stressing out about it, but now I'm really enjoying it, and I'm definitely gonna put like some pink Hello Kitty on these or something. We'll see what we do, but I'm so excited. And then also right now the coolant that I'm using is Mystic Fog, so it's like a foggy white, so the RGB reflects very nicely. But I think the next color I want to do is pink coolant. It's gonna look so pretty. I don't know if they're gonna fit. Okay, let's keep trying. I have a question for you. Are you currently living in your comfort zone? And if so, are you happy with that? I ask you this because sometimes we forget or we don't even notice that we're constantly living in our comfort zone and not pushing ourselves to grow. Sometimes comfort does more harm than good, and deciding in which aspects in your life you want to continuously push yourself is so important. So this is your sign to kind of reevaluate your life and see if you are living in your comfort zone, and kind of make it a goal to start living in your growth zone. When I started water cooling my PC, I had bought everything and I had taken so long to actually take the first step, and honestly it was because I was finding excuses and I had no confidence in being able to build this PC because it was so complex. But I have this little diagram that I want you guys to see. Let me know what zone you think you're currently in. I feel like I shift from the learning zone on over to the growth zone, and doing this project of building a water-cooled PC has honestly helped me gain a lot of confidence in my tech side of YouTube. And if you're currently interested in building your PC or your Pinterest inspired gaming room, I want you to know it's very possible, and it's gonna take time and a lot of learning, but you're more than capable to have and build your dream room and your PC. It's just about doing a little research and being open to learning and making mistakes, because you will make mistakes when building a PC. It is impossible not to make mistakes. It is 2:18 in the afternoon. Having a little protein shake. We installed the fans, the CPU, and we actually did it correctly this time. That is crazy. No. If you are currently shifting between your comfort zone and your fear zone, here are a few tips as to how to push yourself to get out of them. And the number one tip I have is to reframe your stress, because there's no difference between anxiety and excitement. They're both a stress response, but whether they're perceived as positive or negative is pretty much up to you. So my challenge to you is that from here on out, if you're feeling anxiety towards something, an event, a project, your homework, or anything in life, I want you to reframe it as excited. Instead of saying, oh, I'm anxious for my project that's due tomorrow, oh, I'm excited for my project that's due tomorrow, and see how that shifts the way that you look and take over that project. Number 2 is to stop looking at anxiety as a bad thing, because here is this little diagram that honestly blew my mind. There is an optimal level of anxiety that you need to feel in order to perform your best, and it's in between you feeling bored or panicked, and finding this perfect balance of you feeling anxiety is kind of what I want you to work on, and what should be one of your goals is trying to find where your optimal level is and how much anxiety you can tolerate to continuously push yourself to grow. Tip number 3 is to do something creative, because creativity usually involves an element of risk, and these creative endeavors are about stepping into the unknown and knowing that you might fail and that it is okay. And these are perfect moments to grow. Allowing yourself to be creative is a good way to train yourself to have a growth mindset and to let go of the need of perfection, because girl, I know what it is to be a perfectionist, and it is so draining. So this is your sign to start letting go of wanting to be perfect at every aspect of your life, because come on, let's be real, it is impossible to do that. Essentially, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment and failure, which is the last thing you want to do when you're trying to develop a growth mindset. To tie this back into my water cooling PC, literally you could see that these bends are not perfect. I was so stressed, but I had to let it go and just go with the flow of the bends and the tubes and the way that it looks. Having a Pinterest board inspired room doesn't mean that it has to be perfect. Remember, this Pinterest board is just for inspiration. So this is how it looks. Oh, so nice. So these are the fans that I installed. I also fixed the CPU. I took the sticker that I forgot to remove. And here is the pressure test. It's in the green. It's good. Air pressure test should be okay within the 15 minutes. If nothing pops, if you don't hear any leaking, pressure doesn't drop, then you should be good to go. Technically, you should be good to start adding the liquid coolant, but I might play it safe and do a little bit more than 15 minutes just because last time one of them popped within 4 hours of the air pressure test. So I just want to make sure it's good to go and there's a peace of mind before adding liquid to it and messing up my parts or just having it spill all over. I got like my little trash pile right there, and my bed turns into a desk where I just put all the stuff, the screws that I was looking for and needed. This is a 3080. I have a Ryzen 9, so this PC is so much better at editing, at gaming, at streaming and everything compared to this little baby. This little baby is like, has a 1660 and a Ryzen 4 or 5, I believe, so it is a big upgrade. Which one is it? There it is. This one I have to fix. I can't believe I got that. Okay, let's go ahead and try to fix this. Oh my god. Fixed it. We added more air once again. And this is the one that seemed to like be a little off, but it's not leaking anymore. Never mind, it is. Next thing on the agenda is to paint my wall and refill these nasty holes. I am excited to let you guys know that I made a vision board Pinterest gaming room template for you guys on Canva. The link to this template is in the description, and I had so much fun making this. I feel that it is so important to have a quote-unquote plan. By this I mean like a vision board, because having a vision board whenever you're working on a project or trying to achieve your goals, it is so helpful, because I felt so lost. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my room, and now that I have this wallpaper of what I want my room to look like, I am now able to use it as inspiration, and it kind of just gets my creative mind flowing. If you do end up using this template, I would love to see what you came up with. You can go ahead and send me the picture on Discord, and I would love to see what your room goals are. I am still not 100% sure as to what I want to do with these walls, but I am definitely gonna find a way to give it my taste of like my Mexican culture and see what I can do. I might do like frames, or I I don't know what exactly. Also, feel free to explore stepping outside of your comfort zone with your decor, because this is something relatively easy because it's literally where you live. Making a risky choice in your decor isn't gonna harm you at all. You could always return it or paint it back to white if you don't like it, but I highly recommend that you take a creative risk with your room decor, because you never know, maybe you're gonna find a new style that you love and kind of grow into something different than what you currently know and are used to. Good morning, and here is the final look of the wall. I think that it changed a lot. I also removed my plants. It looks a little empty, but I think I am going to add them back because I really like the vibe of the plants. But here is how it's looking. We went ahead and painted this wall and that wall because this one had a few blemishes. And then here are all of my nano leaves. I took them off. A few of them broke, but I have to order the sticky thing that goes on the back. And unfortunately, Amazon doesn't sell them, so I have to order them off of Nano Leaves website, and they probably get here within 8 to 10 business days. So we're gonna have to pause the whole light situation. I for sure want to leave that shelf there. I'm not sure if I want to get like another shelf right here, but I feel like it would be too many shelves because I already have all of these shelves on this side of the room, so I think that would be a little too much. Also, I think I'm gonna go work at a cafe today. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I pack in my bag. This is my first official work bag. I used to only work from home because I had a lot of social anxiety leaving my home or my office to work somewhere else, but lately I've been trying to go work at a cafe at least once a week. So this is your sign to go work at a cafe at least once a week. If you work from home or have a project that you have on the side, go out and work in a new environment because your creativity will be different. Trust me, your mind thinks differently when you leave your comfort zone.